Hi there, I'm Mark Sebastian, founder of Option Pit, and this is the vol report. Reminder, this is for educational purpose only. None of this should be considered investment advice. Options have risk. Hey, what do you know? We got a new blog. We have a new home. We've got new places, new description of all our mentoring and services. We're slowly overhauling the whole website. And the new members area is going to be up within the next day or two. So lots of great stuff happening at optionpit.com. Want to talk about what's going on? Well, you can see people are like, wait, the S&P is up 1%. Why isn't the VIX off very much? Well, because it's been moving. The ranges have been insanely high. We've seen already the S&P up over kind of 35 today, as low as about, I think, 10. We saw the SPOOs, which is the S&P futures, move big overnight. But I will note that, we do see the VIX off again, maybe starting to calm down. It'll take a day or two. Huge pressure on VVIX. That's the vol of vol. Huge pressure on VVIX. So that, to me, is interesting and of note. I want to point out, look at Apple seems to be kind of the big proving ground for the market. Everyone knows that's the big hedge fund hotel, and it's all about, are the longs able to run it higher, or is it being pushed constantly lower? And today, Apple really seems strong. Amazon seems strong. Really, the only weak one of the major FANG stocks is Facebook, which is off a bit today. That's partially because of some Unilever news. And then, Netflix is up around 255, but I'm not sure how much higher it can go. I am watching the financials, which seem higher today. I'm watching bonds. Bonds have been the other. People talk about, we got this big sell-off because of VIX. No, we didn't. All right, VIX maybe exacerbated the sell-off. The big sell-off was bonds. Take a look at like a chart of TLT. This is what caused the major meltdown. This move. All right, that is what did it. Not so much the VIX products. VIX products matter. What happened with XIV and SVXY matters, but not the same way it does, in some of the other products. All right. Now, what do you notice about today? Again, we're still flopping around. I'll be really interested to see, how we move. I'm still expecting a pretty wide daily range. I don't think we'll see ranges like we saw on Friday. And my gut says that we stay positive today. I don't think they're going to try and sell off. If anything, I'd be a buyer. But just be aware that, we're flopping around. Things are gonna move around for a day or two. There could be some interesting price action for the next couple of days. It could take a bit. And that is going to drive things. That's going to be a big driver of where volatility ends up. We also have Feb expiration coming up in 2 days. That could be an interesting spot that we could see. If there's a day where we see some really interesting action, some unique movement, that's going to be it. So Amazon seems to be driving the sell-off. It's a huge portion of the S&P. So it's been a little bit as Amazon goes, so goes the S&P. I think as soon as we see a day without a major turnaround that's green. So what I mean is not super red then green or green, red, green. I mean green then all day green with less of a ridiculous range. Then you'll start to see some of the pressure come off volatility. But then again, until you see the bonds stop getting just myrtleized, which we're starting to see, I think you're dealing with, you're going to be stuck dealing with this. All right. So on the day, again, I think we'll end up, I think kind of where we are, 2640-ish. If you look at the 2-day, we've got a nice gap. The high of the day On the high of the day, it's GLD. I want SPY. SPX. So you can see, here's the 2-day chart. That is not a 2-day chart. 1 day. Here's the 1 day. Here's the 2-day. Oh yeah, there it is. So what I want you to notice is that, we have tested kind of the high of the day, which was right near the end of the day on Friday. And that's been kind of a holding pattern. All right. So I'll be interested to see where we go. If we break that, could we break a little lower? Maybe. Could we go right on the day? It's entirely possible. But, VIX options are getting sold pretty aggressively. And there is some, pretty decent downside pressure on VIX. Again, I think you'll see VIX sub lower than it is here and this S&P higher, but I'm just not sure by how much. And I think you're going to see upside pressure on the VIX futures for time being, although they are right on top of VIX. So could be kind of interesting for the next couple of days. Once we get Feb expiration off, I would not be surprised if we do see a little bit of change in behavior in VIX and VIX options. All right, folks, you got questions, you can email me, marketoptions.com, or call me 888-TRADE-01. Have a good one.